Hi everyone, and welcome to your weekly Pick a Card Tarot readings for the week of May 26th. If you're new here, my name is Sydney, I'm the Tarot Guy next door, and I use my occult knowledge and intuition to help guide you towards the life you want. If you have a question you want to ask the cards, you'll find information on how to get a private reading below. And if you want to learn how to read the cards, you'll find information on my beginner's course below. I'll be doing 5-card open readings, and here are the decks that I have for you. We have the Tarot de Marseille with Snowflake Obsidian, the Tarot of the Divine with Red Jasper, and the classic Rider-Waite-Smith with Suddenstone. We also have 4 different Oracle cards to choose from 4 different decks. So go ahead and pick which tarot deck and which Oracle card resonate with you the most. It's totally fine if you're drawn to more than one. And as always, you can pause this video if you need more time. As always with collective readings, take what resonates with you and leave aside what doesn't. If you want to jump straight to your reading, you'll find timestamps below. And with that, let's go right to the readings. Alright, Group 1, let's see what we have for you for this week. Okay. Okay, I guess it's interpersonal drama. Let's see here. Yeah, with the 7 and the 10 of Swords, it's looking dramatic, but I haven't actually read anything yet. We'll see. Yeah, this is good enough. So, if it's a little crooked, don't be so dramatic. There we go. So, I will see you right now. Group 1, I'm sorry this message is going to be so short, but first of all, I've given very similar flavors to this message before. So yeah, I don't really have much to add, especially since the usual trick that I do when I have a bunch of people in a Marseille spread and I want to flesh the reading out is to like give each individual in the reading advice. I don't even think it matters who you are in here. Like there's one demarcation. We have 2 court cards and 2 majors. Also remember, we all have the entire deck inside of us. Any card can be any gender. So yeah, just because the 2 majors are women and you statistically doesn't mean that you statistically are necessarily one of the court cards here. You might statistically be one of the court cards. Just keep that in mind. But really, as soon as I paused, I noticed that like all these cards, sorry, these 3 people are looking in this direction and we have Temperance looking in the other direction. Now, also, all these people are kind of chill. They're not like looking at the card. They're kind of like, even the King of Swords, he's like facing the other direction and looking back in this direction. She's kind of chill facing us. The closest thing to unambiguously being in this direction is the Knight, because of course it is. But yeah, the overall vibe here, especially with the 10 of Swords in the middle of the reading and the 10 of Swords in at the bottom of the deck, I really shouldn't have buried this lead. It's not looking as dramatic as I thought it was before pausing. I realized that right away too. I'm really sorry for burying this lead. This is this is a team figuring out how each other click. Hence, I've said this before, and there isn't much to say about it. I think that this is a successful application of everyone playing their part, and I don't have much else to add. So I guess it is good that I buried the lead. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and you can use your timestamps in the description below to jump to the Oracle card portion. I'll see you there. All right, Group 2, let's see what we have for you for this week. As is customary, I will name each card because reasons. So, the 6 of Cups, the 5 of Wands reversed. It's for the reverse cards, that's the reason. 8 of Cups, 8 of Coins, I mean. 10 of Wands reversed. In the middle, we have the 2 of Coins. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Wands reversed. Very interesting. All right, so pyramid placement is pretty good based off of Group 1. So this should be pretty decent. Yeah, okay, it is a bit crooked, so like that. That should be much better. Beautiful, look at that. All right, I'll see you right now. Okay, I have enough to get started. So, the thing that I noticed right away is that the 3 fire cards are reversed. So, given the non-fire cards and the fire cards what they are, obviously it's kind of it hints very strongly at what the 2 of coins guy is juggling, you know, the 2 coins. And I don't like the reversed fire cards can represent there are 2 main ways that this can show up. This is either an entire portion of your life that's on fire, that you're it's either an invitation to try to you know, focus on that part as little as possible. It'll make sense later if that's you. Or it's like a furnace that's just boiling over, like, put me in, coach, put me in, coach, put me in, coach, put me in, coach. That's what I was saying to myself a lot while, you know, thinking of the other way that the reverse fire can show up here. And I again, I'm not sure which aspects of your life that you're juggling right now, but I think that the whether the subdued fire energy, also the more chaotic energy, also the energy that's kind of been weighing on you for a while, whether that's put me in, coach energy, or this entire part of my life is on fire energy, the grinding it out week. It's looking like a week to grind it out. I don't know what you're being invited to grind out. Unfortunately, these are 2 wildly different interpretations of the same cards, you know, so it's kind of difficult for me to square that circle. There might be, I don't know if the 6 of Cups, because, you know, most readers, they just say the past, the past, the past, the past, the past, whenever the 6 of Cups comes up. And yeah, I get it. But the reminiscing and fondness and gentleness and generosity and helping each other out, those are also themes that are strong in the 6 of Cups in general. These are things that many of us experience a lot in childhood, hence the past, hence the fact that, you know, Pamela Coleman Smith, she wasn't some dummy, you know, when she illustrated that card. But to come back to your actual reading, I don't know what aspect of the 6 of Cups that you're being invited to focus on. But, you know, having it being opposite the 5 of Wands reversed, it's clearly something, either an invitation to find those little moments of joy, or maybe to actually reminisce on times that were better or whatever. That might be it for some of you. But I think that the 6 of Cups is the fuel for you to keep the 8 of Coins going despite all of this shit. If you like this reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your Oracle card reading. I'll see you there. All right, group 3, let's see what we have for you. Okay. Okay. Is the whole reading reversed? No, it's not. Okay, the tower at the bottom makes sense of all this. Don't panic. I don't see much need to panic, honestly. Well, then again, Judgment reversed is in the reading proper, so I get it. But you can see that radiant 9 of Coins in the middle of everything. This is probably pretty good. Yeah, look at that. All right, so you know what's happening. I'll see you right now. Girl, you got this. That's it. That's the message. I could theoretically stop right now and have delivered everything, but I'm actually, given how those words are easy to interpret in the opposite way, it's best to actually do what I was going to do anyway. So here's the thing. This is obviously a very disparate group of cards that we have surrounding this nine of coins lady here. And just assume that the tower is silently nodding, okay, for this entire thing. I'm definitely reading the tower here. But I think that the lightning bolt that is coming out from out of nowhere with these two cards, it's kind of like everything happening at once. And when everything happens at once, no matter how good you are at any individual thing that is happening all at the same time, you're just gonna drop some balls. It's part of the deal. No matter how many things that you're good at, like even fucking computers can't technically multitask. Okay, each core, like for multi-core CPUs, each individual core in there cannot multitask. It's just switching between tasks really fast. And even computers crash when too much shit is happening at the same time. So this is looking like a week to keep that in mind, because it's looking like a week where a lot of opportunities flying from everywhere, and it's kind of like you're up, but you're up for like many different things that don't really gel well together, and you're kind of having to split yourself into multiple parts to try to have to deal with them. You can't really be 100% in each thing when you do that. And it's really fitting. One of the messages of the Nine of Coins, I'm pointing at how she has 6 coins on one side and 3 on the other. A tarot reader that I like, Minnow Pond Tarot. Actually, I'll link him below since I mentioned him. But something that he mentions with when he reads the Nine of Coins is how, she has 6 coins for her and 3 coins to give to other people. This, you can take it the other way. Like, at least you have 6 balls floating in the air, despite the fact that you dropped 3 of them. I mean, what would someone else do when 9 balls are thrown at them all at once, Dealing with 6 of them and dropping 3 of them doesn't look so bad, but I get how it's a bruise on the ego because you're fucking awesome, and it can bruise your ego, but, a lot of things are happening at once, all right? So just cut yourself some slack. If you like this reading, please give this video a like. And if you don't want to watch me pick up your reading, you know what to do. The timestamps are right below. All right, the Oracle card portion. This should look pretty good. Like that. And let's do it. Group A, your card is Hecate, associated with Capricorn in this deck. Now that you've had a look at it, I will. Yeah, pretty much the only thing that I'm going to read in this card is the sign of Capricorn itself, especially, I'm pretty sure these aren't whatever the fucking fish, goat, Capricorn animal thing is, but this is, Capricorn is the time where the darkest part of the year begins climbing towards the light, hence the fish goat thing. Let's just focus on the mountain goat part of it. And I think that is I'm not reading it so much as the dark part of the year type, but more the beginning the climb towards the mountain. It's a sign that you might not make it there this week, but it's an important week to set yourself up to get there. Boom. Group B, your card is the Antelope Spirit. Life is speeding up. I'm sorry. This one is so on the nose for one of the groups in particular. It's kind of nuts. I'm actually going to have to take a moment to interpret this for the other 2 groups. Holy shit. Give me a sec. Okay, great. So the life is speeding up part, how does that apply to you? When things are speeding up, we need to make quicker and quicker decisions. And one of those decisions is what you should give your attention to. Also noticing when you're being distracted or trying to snap yourself out of it. Those are kind of good skills to have in general, especially in the internet age. What was the other thing I was going to say? Fuck. Oh yeah. So sorry, one of the quick decisions that you make among the list of decisions is what you pay attention to, and also keep in mind that everyone else is having to juggle these decisions. Life is speeding up for everyone. Group B, Group C. Your card is the full moon in Taurus. Detoxify. I've pulled this card recently. The funny thing is, given the readings that I gave, I think that the detoxification is one of attitudes and behavior, not necessarily you watching this. Maybe someone in your network. That's I the out that I just gave you is far too convenient. I need to reel that back a bit. The thing is, I think that you're being invited to keep in mind what is good for the long term and what isn't good for the long term. I think that's the better way to put it for you and for everyone. All right, we're all in this together. Group D, your card is fear. Very interesting given the tarot readings that I gave. I'm going to take a moment. Okay, I'm reminded of the book "Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway." It's in the other room, the one that I filmed the intro to this video in. But yeah, the "Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway" is such an easy thing to say, right? The thing that makes feeling the fear and doing it anyway easier over time is when you fucking cross this gate, this dark gate that is so scary, and once you're on the other side of it, realizing that you're fine. You might not be perfect, but you're fine. And it's really by the more dark gates that you step through and are fine on the other side of, the easier that kind of thing becomes over time. So it's really just a question of, because it's just one little moment, you know? So try to focus on that. That's a good note to wrap everything up on. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please give this video a like. I hope you have a great week. Take care. I'll see you soon.